Hello and welcome to Khan's Expanded Phantom Cube Draft, whatever this is. I'm a bit late to this because I was on vacation, so hopefully this content is not too behind the schedule. Let's see what we got. Assassin's Trophy. I don't know anything about this cube, by the way, so I'm going in blind. That's interesting. I have not seen many of these cards. Obelisk of Alara. Gain 5, draw a card, kill a creature, hit a player, pump a creature, manifest the card. That seems good in this format. Death Grasp I remember being good. Echo Tracer is good. Mortify is good. Wow. I don't think I want Assassin's Trophy. I don't know anything about this format, so we're gonna figure out together. I feel like Obelisk of Alara seems like pretty powerful, but probably just getting like some good removal is better. I don't know if there are any great enchantments. Roast is just like generally an excellent card. I kind of feel like just first picking Roast and staying open. I mean, this kills... it stays open. Also, it's like the only red card here. Okay, so let's you play cards from your graveyard. Okay, so this format, from what I'm gathering so far, seems very bomb heavy. So going big seems important, and I don't know how likely Roast is to get there, but we'll see. What do you do? That seems pretty good. It does not have flying, so this attacking is like not the easiest thing in the world to do. I feel like mana is going to be quite important, especially taking temples or like stomping ground, because I think there's fetches as well in this format. So when I'm going into a new format, especially one that seems so multicolored centric as this one, I think I'm going to focus more on getting mana as I figure out what the format is. So this is kind of a good lesson for those who are like sometimes draft formats they've never done before. If you have mana, take the mana first or find the big cards and then slowly figure out what the format's about. So I think Roast plus Stomping Ground's like a pretty good start. Oh, they have the Tri-lands too, okay. Price of Fame seems pretty good. There are quite a few legendary creatures. There's so many morphs in this format, goodness. High Sentinels of Arashtan seems good. This card beats down really hard. What I'm noticing is everything's kind of expensive. I think I want to take the Mystic Monastery. I'm not too excited about any of these cards. And we're just going to kind of stay open. Whenever you can... Okay. A lot of cards I've never seen. This artwork is awesome, though. Nefkrop Entangler. Vicious Offering is good. Gurmag Angler is great. I also really am a big fan of Ice Feather Aven. So I think those are kind of what I'm looking at. Inspired Bluff Canal is okay. Let's see, we've passed quite a bit of black. This could be a sign that blue-green is open. A 2/2 flying, basically Mana War is not a terrible card. I also kind of like Stubborn Denial. Kind of funny that Stubborn Denial and Gurmag Angler are in the same pack. Let's see. No, we're going to default to the lands. We're going to cut mana hard and then see what we can do from there. Ooh. Charging Monstrosaur, I like it. So they make them sacrifice. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, gain double strike. Reach of Shadows is fine, but it's very expensive. Commit to Memory is kind of a funny late game play. Just put anything on top and then getting our hand back. Not sure if I'm in love with that. I kind of want to take a Lightning Strike. It seems like something that can kill morph creatures is very important. So I'm going to take that. Right now, all of our cards filter for red. Ooh, Fireball Kavu, I know this card is powerful. So it enters, it deals 2 damage to a thing, and then when it leaves, it deals 4. So that's good. Number of creatures they control is 4 or less, then sacrifices the rest. Not in love with that. This card is great in Tiny Leaders, if that's still a format. I played it a while ago. So this is Fight, but we don't actually have many creatures right now, so I don't think I'm in love with that. I think right now I'm between Temple of Triumph and Firemaw Kavu. And let's just take the Temple. Nobody gets mana. Ooh, the Hellion. Okay. Oh, and a Guild Globe. I like this already. So this deals 3 damage to each creature, so it's kind of like a board wipe. This seems like a great way to clean up a lot of morph cards that other people are playing. Plus, we're like not playing that many creatures right now, so I think I'm going to take the Hellion. I would like the Guild Globe. I feel like there's a combo with this too, but we'll take the Hellion. This card seems powerful enough. Trample Hexproof. So this card is basically unkillable. And if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you can get 2 creature cards. Okay. So let's just copy spells. I kind of want to take the Segu Mauler. This card seems basically unkillable. In limited, this card's so hard to deal with. So I like that. The next pick would probably be Temple of Abandon, but this card is very good. Ooh. Okay, so we wield Obelisk. This is kind of now where we figure out what's open and what we're going to end up doing. This kind of does everything you want, right? 3 damage to a player, we could just win off of this. I also kind of like Silk Wrap. We have 1, 2... We have 2 white sources. Also, Echo Tracer is very powerful. Just a 2/2 morph. Obelisk seems expensive. I don't really know what's going on here. I'm going to take it. We're here to have fun. I'm going to draft the Obelisk desk. Might as well. When this comes up, counter a spell. Oh, that's kind of good. Pretty expensive. I think I'm going to take Warden of the Eye. This gets back non-creature, non-land cards, so most of our deck. And the rest is not that good. It appears Jeskai is open too, so going a lot of spells seems kind of nice. When this exploits, look at the top 4, put one in your hand. We could take an Abzan Guide. It's just big. Like, Applied Biomancy is okay, but pumping our own creatures isn't that useful. And this card is pretty nice in some matchups. Okay, Stubborn Denial is non-creature spells. Conclave Naturalists is just big, and this does 3, right? We basically want to make all of our creatures not die to this. I'm going to take Stubborn Denial. Ooh, okay. Monster Store Wheeling is a great sign. That card is absolutely busted. Ooh, okay. I will probably speculate on the Dragon Claw, but our green fixing is not that good. What does this even do? Pay 1 life, put a counter on it. That seems okay, but probably too slow for this format. So Creator's Claws I like. Pilgrim's Eye fixes our mana. Dead Drop is just powerful. Hey, we got Pilgrim's Eye and Skittering Surveyor. That's kind of fun. Oh, wow. Dune Blast just wins games. Board wipes and... I mean, this is cube, but this format seems pretty clunky that a lot of people... You know, a lot of the creatures are morphs, so you're going to spend like 3 to play it and then turn it face up. So I think you have enough time to get the mana for playing things like Dune Blast. So I'm going to take this and hope to wheel either Pilgrim's Eye or Skittering Surveyor. I don't know how likely it is, but this is by far the most powerful card in the pack. Now, probably have to take Blooming Marsh. What do you do? I'm not attacking, so don't even get out of here with that nonsense. This is a morph that kills stuff. So Blooming Marsh is one of the worst duels we could have. I'm not taking that because the only black card right now we have is Doom Blast. So I don't think I'm going to take that very highly. I kind of like taking Cast Out. This is just general removal. Exiles anything. What do we have as far as card advantage goes? We have Warden, the Hellion, Dune Blast, and the Obelisk is... I mean, it kills all the morphs. So I think I'm between Cast Out and Think Twice, and I'm just going to take Cast Out. Ooh, Sidisi's good. That's a hilarious inclusion. I think we probably have to take a Watery Grave. This helps us with our mana. It makes future fetches really good. Brine Elemental was part of a combo back in the day where you can turn it... You have... I forget what the card is, but you would have a copy of it. And the copy could turn itself face down. So basically every turn you would morph this and then turn it face down. And your opponent would skip all their untap steps. It's a lot of mana, but good to see they included it. I'm just going to take Watery Grave. We kind of need that. Rugged Highlands gains life. I don't love that. That seems like a little bit win more. We're going to be casting non-creature spells, but they're good non-creature spells, so we don't really need to go all in on this. Doomfall is something I'm interested in, but I think Rugged Highlands is probably more important right now, because like none of these cards are particularly amazing, but the mana is. Ooh, Prophetic Prism. That helps a lot. I also really like Expunge. Although, with a lot of multicolored creatures... Oh, wait. Den Protector, too. This is hard. So, Den Protector is one of the better morphs for us, because getting back like a Roast or Lightning Strike is really good, but I think Prism's probably too high value to pass up, because it just makes our mana excellent, so... We're going to take that. Ooh, wow. Okay, these are some of my favorite cards. I love Electrolyze, and I love Jilt. Creekwood Ghoul is okay. I'm not going to get Riot. Not going to do that. So I think it's between Electrolyze and Jilt. And I'm just going to do this. Drawing a card is really powerful. Ooh. Okay. I like Kylar. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit, and then you can sacrifice birds. Okay, so it's a 4-mana 3/3 flyer. I probably actually can't take it because it's just gonna die. I can take a Botanical Sanctum or a Hypersonic Dragon. That lets us go Roast at instant speed. Instant speed Dune Blast is pretty good. Alright, so I was initially excited about this pack, but I feel like just taking creatures is bad, so we're gonna take lands. We're winning off the Obelisk, don't even worry. Okay, ooh, Twisted Reflection. Tombstalker is also very good. Combo with the Vizier. Yeah, but that's kind of win more. I like Castigate, but I feel like this card is just powerful enough to play. We have right now only 2 black sources, so our mana is not the best, but I think this card has a lot of variability. Wow, what are people taking here? We did not wheel both of the artifacts, but I feel like we got to take Temple of Deceit. I really like Crater's Claws, and Arc Lightning's pretty good. Not going to be playing Ride Down because we're not attacking, so... Oh, this is good. Put a creature card from your hand. I'm not taking it, but that's a good card. Oh, I like Skin Thinner. It is double black, but I'm not playing anything else, so this could get there. Non-legendary, non-land card, and take it. You know what? If ever there was a deck for Awakened Amalgam, this might be it. I mean, we're gonna get like, what, 10 different lands? That's gotta be better than Laidbear the Heart. I like Sultai Flayer because gaining life is kind of important. Plus, we got a lot of fatties. So this can keep us alive for quite a while. And, like, Mogwar Morshel's okay, but I'm not in love with it. So this does 4. Sure. I might play Crater Elemental, Skargan Hellkite, and what do you do? Top 4 cards. No. I don't really want creatures. I don't love the Hellkite. It's kind of clunky, but maybe we'll get there. So we're the last pack, so we kind of got to make sure everything works itself out. In particular, our mana. So Crackling Doom is quite possibly the best card in the pack for us. Bloodwater Entity is not card advantage, it just goes on top. Hissing Quagmire is okay. I think sacrifice a creature of the greatest power. Yeah, I think I take Crackling Doom. We're just going max power potential. Wow, every card is a Willbender. I think I need to take Bloodstained Mire. That gets Watery Grave and Stomping Ground. What am I missing for it? Mardu Charm, 4 damage to a creature, and make your opponent discard. Oh, and a Rolling Tembler. Rolling Tembler is really good, but I think I gotta take the fetch. Our mana is so bad right now. Ooh. Smiting Helix. So Dig Through Time is good. Oh, I think I'm gonna take Death Frenzy actually. The life gain is relevant, and that doesn't kill any of our creatures except for the Skin Thinner, which we might not even play. But it gains us a bunch of life. Like, Dig Through Time is good, but we are going to win. Like, you need a bunch of mana to cast this. We're gonna win the games where we've been able to play enough spells to fill our graveyard to cast this. So I would put it in the deck, but I don't think it's as high of a priority as something that wipes the board and gains you life. So I think I take that and hope to wheel Smiting Helix maybe? That's a really good card too, but which one do I want more? I think I'm gonna take the Death Frenzy. Having 2 board wipes is kind of nice. Ooh. Destroy target monocolored creature, that's not happening. That's just not happening. I don't think I've ever seen this Dramoka, that's kind of cool. Deals 2 damage to any target. No. Harm's Way is interesting. So it's basically like 1 mana Lightning Bolt for us, because they're going to be attacking us, and you gain 2. So it's like a 1 mana Lightning Helix. But Moment of Craving might just be more consistent. Right, this just kills anything and we gain 2 life. Because there's going to be so many Morph cards to kill. Yeah, I'm going to take a moment. Try and wheel a land, maybe. Ooh, Arcane Encyclopedia is powerful. Riddle Form's funny, but it's just going to die. Ooh. X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. That might wheel. I think I take Lumbering Falls. This fixes our mana, and it's a threat that can just win the game. I'm hoping that the Encyclopedia wheels, because who's gonna, who's gonna take it? Wait, there are duplicates? That's weird. Turn all tapped creatures to their owner's hand. That is powerful. Wait, yeah, we saw like this exact pack before. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, I don't love that. So let's see, what are our win conditions right now? The Mauler, Elemental, Flare, Amalgam. We have quite a few. I think I want to take Cast Out over 1,000 Winds, just because the morph is kind of expensive. And I like Cast Out more than Death Wind. Yeah, we'll take it. Ooh, Preventing Combat is good. Of course, we would get a Jeskai Ascendancy. What do we want? We have a Double Strike Prowess. We have an Infast, but hitting double black is probably pretty difficult. I like Snowhorn Rider kind of a lot. I also like Set Adrift. That's just 3 damage to a creature. So I'm gonna take that. Plus we're like base red. What is this? I've never seen this card. Oh, that's kind of good. Steal their best thing. Repeating Barrage if you attacked. Ooh. Tap a creature. I like that. I think I'm gonna take the Trip Noose. This seems very powerful. 2 mana is a lot to spend, but it's an early play. It's colorless. We can kind of play it whenever. Bloodwater Entity. We don't have any things that return creatures from graveyard, which is like a nice combo with it. So I don't love that, but it's the best card for our deck. Wow, Willbender came around. What is going on? What are people doing? I mean, Mardu Charm does 4 to a creature or kills our opponent's hand, whereas Willbender is just busted. I gotta take Willbender. Just, ooh, Smiting Helix came around. Okay, good. Good. Definitely playing that. Sultai Charm. I think Harm's Way is going to be good in this deck if we have enough white mana, which we have 1, 2, we'll count it later. Bonehorde Wield. I feel like Generous Gift is pretty bad. We have 2 cast outs. So if we feel like we need more removal, I'll take Bonehorde. Sure. I'm not playing any of these. Okay, so sort by CMC. This is gonna be hard to build this deck. I mean, Obelisk is a win condition, so I'm not like that worried about winning, but not dying is something we should maybe be concerned about. We only have to cut 2 cards. I'm gonna put Willbender in the sideboard for now, and probably Stubborn. Well, Stubborn Denial is kind of good because all of our creatures that are worth playing have 4 or more power, right? The Monstrosaur, the Mauler, the Amalgam. So this gives us a way to like make sure our creatures don't die. So maybe I cut Twisted Reflection just because blue is not the most important card. I mean, it kills a lot of creatures for 3 mana. Okay, we'll keep it in. And maybe Sultai Flare is in the sideboard. Just because, like, I don't know, a 4 mana 3/4 is not that great. I'd rather play like an Abzan Guide or something. But I like Creator Elemental. 4 damage to creature, and it blocks. I mean, an 0/6 is pretty nice. We have Roast, Lightning Strike. These kill small creatures. Smiting Helix kills small creatures. And then to deal with big creatures, we have Cast Out, Crackling Doom, Dune Blast. Sure. So I'm going to figure out the mana without putting you guys through that, and I'll come back when the mana's done. Alright, well, this is the deck we've come up with. As far as mana goes, we basically need black, red, white early. Blue is like kind of important, but like not super important. Plus we have a lot of blue sources here. And then green is basically Sagu Mauler, Death Frenzy, and Dune Blast are all like kind of late game cards. I don't want to just like play a Sagu Mauler. I kind of want to wait until I get 8 mana so I can play it and then morph it. And then it just won't die. I mean, it's a 6/6 trample hexproof. What can kill that? And yeah, I think the rest of the mana is kind of self-explanatory. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. See you guys round 1. Alright, so we got a hand. Let's do the mana check. We have blue, white, red. This hand's actually pretty good. I'm going to keep. We cannot currently cast Twisted Reflection, but we can play the rest of our hand, so I'm feeling pretty happy about that. We're going to start off the Monastery. And this gives us green, so we're actually only missing black, which is kind of nice. Animation module. Okay, whenever more counters are put on it, you can make servos, and you can double counters. Okay, seems fair to me. Let's play that and pass. I feel like games in this format are just going to get super grindy. It's a morph. Okay, so pretty much you want to kill morphs on spot, but I kind of want to use Electrolyze to kill that morph, so I'm going to wait. Harm's Way. That's kind of a good way to kill it, so I'm just going to play Plains. We can save Electrolyze for something else, right? Because it doesn't have any counters, and if they flip it up, we have Lightning Strike plus Harm's Way, and I can't imagine it having more than 5 toughness. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to resolve this freaking spell. So the next 2 damage, that a source of your choice is dealt to any target. So we're going to target that. I think this is how this works. And then we choose a source when it resolves. So this does 2 to itself. Okay, and that was Primal Whisper. Not bad. So there's another morph. So that one we're hoping to deal with using Electrolyze, so we can end up a card. And they're stuck on 3 mana, so I don't really want to give them a chance to get out of this, so we're just going to kill it now. Blue, white, red. Ooh, killing Den Protector was good. And we already played a land, so let's pass. And then we can hopefully resolve Warden of the Eye, but if we don't, we can just play Crater Elemental. And I guess the opponent just rage scooped. Yeah, they conceded the match, right? Complaining about Electrolyze, that's the whole point. You need answers to morph creatures. You can't just play a bunch of morphs. Alright, well, we're on to round 2, I suppose. Alright, we're playing against Man. And do we want to be on the play? So, I think in the dark I would say yes, just because of how many tapped lands we have. This hand's pretty good. Let's keep. If we get up to 5 mana, the Hellion can just kind of wipe the board. And Crater Hellion survives it, or Crater Elemental. And I don't really care if this survives. I mean, it would be nice, but that it's basically a 5 mana Slag Storm. Alright, opponent kept, so we're gonna lead on Mountain. We have Lightning Strike up, and then honestly, the black mode on Obelisk of Alara is just so powerful in this format because 2 damage is so relevant. Okay, everyone's got tapped lands today. Send me a message. You too. Oh, they didn't scoop, so looks like we might actually get to play Magic today. Ooh, Steam Vents, okay. So our opponent might be doing similar things to us. Alright, so we have a bunch of removal. We just really want to hit land drops, which kind of makes me wish I'd gone second. But 4 damage to any creature is kind of good. So we really want to hit a land next turn. They should have put bounce lands in this format. Maybe that would have been too dirtily. If I was making this, I would have put bounce lands in. Enclave Cryptologist. Oh my gosh, please give us lands. If I draw a land, I'm not going to kill that. I'm just going to wait. Because they need land. Come on. Water Grave. This is going to enter tapped because I don't really want to play Twisted Reflection this turn. I have other removal spells. So we're just going to pass turn. If they spend mana leveling this up, that's fine. We can just kill it. And if they don't spend mana leveling it up and impact the board, then the Hellion should be able to wipe their board. I also like how this card's a preview. Like, there's so much text on this card that you don't even see the last mode unless you zoom in, right? You don't see the green mode. Alright, so opponent's looting. Just gonna let that happen. I'm not too worried about them looting. What I'm worried about is raw card advantage. What even is this? You may have a deal. Okay. Well, I like the fact that they're playing random garbage morphs. So I could kill it. This is hard. Because if I don't kill it, they could just hold up 2 mana every turn and just loot. So I think I'm going to Lightning Strike because I also have Twisted Reflection. There's an island. And like, Obelisk of Alara is going to win the late game anyway. So like, I'm not in such a hurry to just like jam the Hellion. I just don't want to get to a situation where they like pay 2 to level this up and no attacks. Then, you know, somehow counter my kill spell and keep it alive. And then them drawing cards a bunch or looting because they're missing land drops too is kind of bad for us. Cloud form. So they have a flying hexproof creature. Well, hexproof's a problem. Fortunately, we have a Caldera Hellion or whatever that card is. So we want untapped land. I want to resolve Obelisk on an uncontested board. And then, hear me out, if we draw another land, we can play the Hellion and pump it in response to the damage trigger so it doesn't die. That seems good to me. Alright, so they manifest, and Hexproof can't really interact with that, so we're just going to let it happen and give us a land, boys. Okay, Dune Blast is interesting. That costs 7. I'm just going to pass. They could unmorph it, but there are very few things that unmorph for less than 3. So we're just going to take some damage, hope they commit like another morph or like a couple X2s. Oh, okay, that's pretty good for them. And this only can be activated if you have power 8. Alright, so they appear to be just straight up Teamer. And I look to be Grixis, but that's not true. Take 2, I don't mind. Crackling Doom. Can't really cast that either, but I kind of don't mind taking 2 more damage, so we're just going to pass turn again. Because, like, the odds of Manifest card being able to flip up and, you know, be a big creature are pretty low. And if that does happen, if we draw a white source, then we can Crackling Doom it away, so it's not like that worrisome. We're just hoping they commit 1 more morph. Yeah, okay. So that's what we were looking for. I don't know of a morph that flips for 1 mana. And we want to land. There you go. Actually, Temple of Deceit is kind of nice. We don't have white mana, but this means we can hopefully guarantee hitting mana next turn. Yeah, I have to bottom that. I don't have white. So we're going to kill 2 things. The main question we have to ask is, do we devour the Crater Elemental or do I value the removal? I feel like just having the removal is better, so we're not going to devour. And just pass. So that was a nice, like, 2.5 for 1. Oh, wow. They manifested a charging monster sword. That would have been pretty rough next turn. Good thing we went for it. They would have had a 5/5 trample, haste, hexproof, flying. Still would have killed it with Crackling Doom, but would have been gross. Alright, more morphs. Don't care too much about those. We want to draw a land again. Ooh, Segu Mauler. I like that. I think we're going to give them 1 turn to have a morph. Because if they don't unmorph it next turn, this is just going to come down and kill everything. And most things they could unmorph we can deal with between... Well, we're very far from this, but the rest of our hand is good against it. They're attacking. I think I'm just going to block. If they unmorph and kill my elemental, that's okay. I think they have one of those creatures that like does something when it hits the opponent, and it's a free attack anyway, so please play another morph. This is kind of the downside of just non-stop morphs. It's pretty vulnerable to opponent doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna kill the one they just played. That morph seems useless because they didn't do anything with it, so I'm not that scared of that. And that was a Radical Mystic. Okay, pretty good sequence there. And then now that I have enough mana, as soon as I hit green, I can just flip this up. So I don't really see the need to play anything. We're just going to pass. Obelisk of Alara can just completely win the game for us. Den Protector? Also, we're winning the mill game. I was going to say, the other way we can win is Collective Defiance targeting our opponent. So they discard 8 and draw 8. I mean, that's... that's not the worst thing I've ever heard of. Tormenting Voice... Yeah, see? If we had played this, it gets killed by Lightning Strike. You know you're in a good spot when your opponent's discarding premium removal spells because your deck just does not care. I will continue blocking. Flame Slash. Okay, so we're just going to kill that now. Rock Shard Elemental. Okay. You got it. There's a Plains. Okay, so now most of our hand is unlocked. Again, I still don't want to play the Segu Mauler. We're just going to pass. Obelisk of Alara can just deal 3 damage to their face, maybe. But I think I'm going to gain life first. Because it appears they have a bunch of removal that's just dead in hand. And we have Dune Blast. So, especially if we're trying to mill them out, like, Obelisk is a pretty good strategy. Like, just gaining life with it. Alright, gain 5. There's our green. There you go. So, pass turn again. Uh-oh, don't kill it. Don't kill the obelisk. What is this? Creature spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control have trample. Flash. Okay. I think I just twisted reflection that. Cast with Entwine. Yeah, so target that. Target that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, because I just don't want them playing creatures at instant speed. Man, maybe a 6/6 is a big body. Although with Obelisk out, it's only hitting us for 1 damage per turn. Alright, so they're playing Hooting Mandrills, keeping up some mana. Card's okay. Dies to Roast. I kind of want to get them to commit a lot and then hit them with Dune Blast, though. Goblin Heel Cutter. Okay, well that's just going to die. So, you got a Goblin Heel Cutter. Kill that. And we could Crackling Doom. I don't really see the need to. So I'm just gonna play this face down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can play this. 1, 2, 3. Pass turn. So now they might try and kill it, and then we give it hexproof. If they have this edict effect, which they don't because they're not in black, and the flip up ability, you can't respond to it. You can respond to activated abilities, but like if they try and kill it and we unmorph it, there's no way they can just like kill it again. It's morphed. It's just, it happens, and that's all they can do. So they're playing like a 5-mana kill spell right now. Yeah. That's just, some might call it Scoop City. And now they can't even attack. And we can actually kill them in 2 turns. We attack and then pump the Mauler with our Obelisk. I'm going to play the Prophetic Prism first to draw a card. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're going to attack. Pump it. I need this red. So they're at 10. I kind of want to just roast the Hooting Mandrills, but I could just do that. Like, end of turn, we can Crackling Doom anything big. Also, we can just play Dune Blast and kill them that way. Like, there's there's a lot of ways we can win. This is the full Stranglehold, I think. Alright, opponent's playing Dig Through Time. I think I just let that resolve. They get to find 2 good cards, but like, they can't just pass with mana. They have to impact the board. And if they do, I mean, we can go end of turn Crackling Doom plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so end of turn Crackling Doom just to do 2 damage to their face. Play Dune Blast and then do 3 damage to their face would kill them. So if they like tap out to play creatures, we win. And if they don't tap out, then we have a unkillable threat. Okay, so they're just playing it, I believe. Okay. And they're just dead. So Crackling Doom, black. And I don't even have to show them Dune Blast. I could just Smiting Helix. And then Obelisk Pump the Mauler. Sweet. Alright. So I imagine they have some type of artifact or enchantment removal. And they might be siding out a bunch of removal, which is kind of nice. What does Riot do again? Okay, so we can make it a 5/5, which plays around Flame Slash. This card might be kind of good against them. I'm interested in that over... Honestly, our whole deck's good against them. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it. Alright, so we have all of our colors except for red and white. So we currently cannot cast a single spell in our hand, but we're on the draw and we have the most amount of red sources in our deck. Oh, we can cast Smiting Helix. Yeah, I think this keep is defensible. Their deck seemed not that fast, and this hand is very powerful. Plus, again, we have like 10 red sources or something. Okay, we're winning the mill battle already. There's our planes. So I want to play Botanical Sanctum because I want to be able to, if I draw a red source, play Lightning Strike. I don't think I'm going to be cycling Cast Out. It seems like there's a lot of juicy targets for that card. There's Temple. Okay. Stubborn Denial. I'm not in love with that. Nah. We want red mana and basically the Obelisk. I'm really glad I took that card. It seems kind of unbeatable if they don't have a way to kill it. Alright, so Hooting Mandrills is big. We cannot currently kill that with Smiting Helix. I could use Cast Out just to eat their 4/4. The problem is if we play Cast Out, they can then play like their 6/6. Actually, that's not the worst. Yeah, we'll just kill their 4/4 right now. I don't want them to like counter it or give hexproof or something. So now I imagine we start seeing morphs. And we can cast Death Frenzy, which is good. If they play the 6/6, worst case scenario, if we hit a red source, we can Smiting Helix plus Flashback to kill it. Flame Rush Rider, okay. Oh, poor opponent. So we Smiting Helix that down. Hellion's a little way away from being cast, though. So let's hold up blue-black, I guess. Opponent's down to 4 cards in hand. And we're kind of out of castable cards. As unfortunate as that is. They might want to just start attacking with Ephemeral. What even is this? Flying. If the spell is only 1 target, and the target is Quicksilver Dragon. Okay, so they can make it hard to kill. That's fine. Ooh. Alright, deck. Give us red mana, please. Oh man. I did not expect to go 13 cards deep and not see red. And this is just Morph, right? Yeah. Right, after much deliberation, they decided to attack, which was good. Come on, deck. Give us some red. So I think our opponent is actually playing really... Oh, no. They have Ferocious, right? Okay, they didn't hit anything too scary. Oh my gosh, red source off the top? Oh. That's actually pretty good. So I cannot play anything, right? I don't have any red mana. Right? Well, we might just die. Oh my gosh. So Death Frenzy does nothing. I don't have a single castable card, but I'm taking 5. This is how it happens. Go. I think I'm dead, right? That's 8. Plus 5 is 13 plus 3. So if they animate Wandering Fumarole, I'm dead. But if they don't, I get another turn, I think. Temur Battle Rage. Wow. That's bold. We're definitely dead, though. Alright, don't keep a hand without red, I suppose. How many red sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? That seems alright to me. Alright, I kind of want to be on the play, but I kind of want to be on the draw, too. I think I'm just going to say no. There we go. This is a good hand to be on the draw. We got Cradle Elemental to kill early stuff, Moment of Craving to kill early stuff as well, and then Collective Defiance. We could mill them, but if our hand ends up just really stinky, we can just discard our hand and then get a fresh one. This is assuming we draw any lands. There we go. And just like that, we're on line. Somehow opponent has better mana than we do. Alright, so hopefully this is a morph. We just kill it. Ugh. I don't really want a Moment of Craving that card, so I just think I won't. I'm gonna play Plains. Then go Crater Elemental. And that can kill big stuff. And it just blocks that, so. Okay, there's a morph. I think I'm just gonna kill this now before they can unmorph it. Okay. Oh, good thing to kill. Pass turn. I kind of want to just jam Mantrasaur next turn if they don't do anything. How do they deal with the 5/5 Trampled Haste? I imagine they cited out most, if not all, of their removal. Oh, okay. Well, we can block. Flame Slash gets us, but alright. They did in fact have it. So that's actually pretty unfortunate. So we can kill that. Temple of Deceit. So I can play my own Mantrasaur and start racing. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Whoa, when did that happen? Yeah, let's just do that. How did they end up at 2 cards in hand? Okay. Well, yeah, Twisted Reflection can kill the Mantrasaur next turn if they have nothing to kill this. Ugh, regrets. Snowhorn Rider's a 5/5. Ugh, Duplicant? Ooh, that's one way to lose a game. Yeah, that card's broken. I don't have much in the way that can actually beat that. So I take 5 this turn and then 10 next turn. So I have Twisted Reflection to kill that. Then I take 10 and fall to 7. I can't really do anything with Collective Defiance right now. So I think I play Temple of Deceit and try and scry into like Dune Blast or something. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Let's put you on top. Okay, so we want them to do stuff. And this is only 15. So now I think I just Twisted Reflection immediately to kill a creature, because if they pump it... No, I can wait. I can wait. But I can't take all this damage because Stomping Ground does 2 to us. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we want them to commit something that does not have haste and then wipe the board. Yeah, so we just want them to play not Sarkhan, whatever his name is. Put on top immediately. They put that on top so fast. Hopefully they go for Temur Battle Rage. They did last turn, and it would be lethal. They did not. Okay. Cast with Entwine. I'm going to kill the harder to cast one, I guess. Blue, black, red. Okay, so that's dead. We're only taking 10 at the moment. Okay. I don't like them passing turn, though. I kind of want to do Smiting Helix plus Flashback. That gains us 6 life, and it gets him to commit more to Dune Blast. Because if we play Dune Blast, and they end of turn flash in the 6/6, we die. If we double smiting healing this, we gain 6, we go up to 13, and then we take 11. No, then we die as well because Stomping Ground does not hurt us. Okay, this seems safer. So we're gonna kill the duplicant. We have to keep open red-white, so we'll do that. Yeah. And then we kill this. Play Stomping Ground tapped. And then next turn, hopefully they commit creatures that we can Dune Blast. No! Stop! No, why? We're just dead exactly! Oh my gosh. Alright. That is a way to lose a game. I mean, opponent... See the Unwritten is basically what won those games. That card is absolutely busted. Alright, see you guys round 3. Playing against Grey Pilgrim. In the dark, I feel like this deck has to be on the draw. It's got very inconsistent mana. Yeah, and like a lot of 1-for-1s. So you just want to be up a card. Make sure you hit all your land drops and go from there. We're going to keep. So if we had Steam Vents, this would be pretty good. Right now, I don't actually know what I want to get off this Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to play it, but I don't think I'm going to fetch. It depends on what they do, but I have Stubborn Denial up because we can get Watery Grave. Okay. What does this do? So they get a creature. Okay. And I think it's better to wait just so we know what card we want to fetch. Like, yeah, now we have Stomping Ground, so Bloodstained Mire can get a Watery Grave. And I'll play Awakened Amalgam. Or, Trip Noose, I mean. Trip Noose. Go. And the next turn we can play Stomping Ground tapped, Trip Noose, whatever they play. Or Stomping Ground untapped to roast. We got a lot of options. It's a morph. It's always a morph. Yep. Land. Okay. We have a few decision points. I don't love using roast on a morph, so I'm just going to play Stomping Ground tapped and Trip Noose the morph. We're going to hopefully get up to Death Frenzy to kill a bunch of morphs before they can unmorph it. So tap you. Just take 1. Ugh. No. Why? Alright, we just need to hit 2 lands in a row. Play a Death Frenzy. Let's go. Ooh. Electrolyze. Okay, here's the dream. Electrolyze off the top. See what they said. Oh, they said something. We all make mistakes. That's fair. There's another morph. Oh my gosh, please, deck. Please. Sova Dragonclaw. Wow, okay, please. Just give us lands. We can Death Frenzy their whole life away. Land? You know, I did ask for Electrolyze. I will just do that right now. And then hopefully that draws us a land. There you go. Go ahead. And then if they just tap out for Dragonclaw and we draw a land, we can Death Frenzy. Ooh. Ooh. Unfortunately, we have a lot of tapped lands, but there are options. Okay. That's a problem. Land? Not a land. That's a big problem. That card is like kind of just busted. I guess Crackling Doom is our best draw now. Or a land that turn would have been really good because we could have played this plus Stubborn Denial. And then on our turn we could have like played Charging Mantisaur and blocked or something. I mean, taking 6. I don't love it. Okay. Well, we can kill that. If we hit a land, it's a 5/5. So we have to Twisted Reflection Intet and then chump block the Segu Mauler. I don't love it, but it is what we have to do. So target you twice. Black, blue, white. I want to hold up Stubborn Denial. And we have to block. That's unfortunate. If we had drawn land instead of Warden, this could have traded at least. Okay, Savage Knuckleblade is fine. So give it haste, we tap it. This doesn't really answer the Mauler though, that's the problem. Block. So I don't think I can survive. I'm just taking 6 no matter what. Yeah, they got it. Okay. Sideboarding. Segu Mauler makes me want to have more Edict effects. I don't know if I do though. I do not. So seems like we just gotta run it back. Alright, so their deck They have a Mauler. I think now that I saw how relatively aggressive is, I should probably go first. Ugh. I'm gonna keep this and hope we can electrolyze something on turn 2 and just draw running lands. We have like almost all of our mana. Is this a risky keep? Nah. We got electrolyze. Electrolyze goes a long way. Plus Temple can scry into lands. Roast. Honestly, I'm just gonna bottom it. I need to hit land drops, and basically nothing else matters. These stone spells cost 1 less. Okay. Stick Monastery. I might just cycle this cast out, because they're gonna play a morph this turn, and I would really like to be able to kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this. Again, we're just all in on hitting land drops. Okay. Cycle this. Dude, come on! Okay, we're taking some damage. Yeah, it would have been really good had we hit a land there. I mean, that's why we went first, right? So we could kill all of these random 2/2s with Death Frenzy. I don't think it was too greedy of a keep, but maybe we could have mulliganed. Land. So I'm going to play Stomping Ground untapped and kill this morph. Just to get some card draw going. Okay, pretty happy about that. Not happy about drawing Warden of the Eye. Maybe we should be running 18 land, I don't know. Next turn we're gonna go probably just Prophetic Prism. Come on deck, please. I need a land. Okay, Lightning Strike. How greedy do we get? We can play Prophetic Prism. Basically the question is, can we win if we miss a land drop next turn? Because we can play Prophetic Prism. If we hit an untapped land, we can then Lightning Strike the Dragon Claw. Otherwise, we're taking 6. I think I just have to hit a land this turn so we can Death Frenzy the Manifest. So we're going to play Prism. It's a little bit greedy, but I think you just have to be greedy in situations like this. Plus, we need this in play if we're going to draw land to guarantee we can Death Frenzy, because we need a black source. So give us the goods deck. Nope. I'm going to discard Warden of the Eye, probably. I can't really foresee myself playing that. Yeah, I don't think we're winning now. We just missed so many land drops. We've drawn 15 cards and seen 3 lands. That's relatively unlikely running 17. My opponent discarded, which is extremely brutal when you're about to, or not discarded, they disconnected. Which is brutal when you're about to discard to hand size. I think I just gotta discard that card. There's no way. And we probably just die. They activate Lumbering Falls, hit us for 7, 8, 9. I hope they play a non-creature spell that costs 5. That's like our only hope of winning right now. Yeah, that's just game, pretty much land. Okay, Moment of Craving gives us a shot, and I can also Stubborn Denial. That's pretty good actually. So target that, add black. If they try and do something, we can counter a lot of stuff. We're up to 10, okay. I mean, it's not a land, which is still basically makes it almost unwinnable for us. Non-creature. This has to be a non-creature spell. Yeah, we just got stomped. Wait, they didn't give it haste? Interesting. They could have just... Oh, I see. They didn't have the red. That's kind of justice. Yeah, we're just too far gone now. Savage Knuckleblade's kind of gross. I guess I could play the Mauler face down, because this doesn't have trample. And then if they don't activate Lumbering Falls, I can win. They just have a kill spell though. Oh, they can do that too. Yeah, we take 6 and die. Unfortunate. I think this deck was fun. Maybe 18 lands is necessary, but I mean, we drew 17 cards and only drew 4 lands. So I want to go back to the deck. So as far as early interaction goes, I think Stubborn Denial was bad. I probably should have played something over that, but we had Twisted Reflection, Moment of Craving, Lightning Strike, Roast, Trip Noose. I don't know. I think this deck was pretty good. I mean, it was fun nonetheless if we drew our lands, but probably 18 lands would have been a good idea. So we could have gotten rid of Stubborn Denial and added maybe a white source or something. Just because, like, well, I don't know. Because we also have double cast out cycle. No, 17 lands seems reasonable because both of these cycle, this cycles, and this cycles. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys soon.